From this to this. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hi friends! Remember in July when I shared a video about a rescued Gomphrena?
So the video today is going to be about this Gomphrena, a Truffella Pink Gomphrena that I found in Menards on the clearance aisle. So there are 4 of these actually that they price at $1.37.
Well, it has been a few months and I am ready to share an update. In this video, I am going to show you their progress and how Gomphrena shines in your fall garden and how to save seeds. Welcome to Frolics and Finds, where I share garden moments, slow living, and restful travel. In this video and podcast, we are turning garden moments into daily joy of discovery and learning about Gomphrena. So let's talk about progress. While I was sure that the Gomphrena is going to survive in this location, I know that they're going to give me this kind of bloom, but this is just a sort of an overkill. It really passes my expectation. This is about 4 feet from here to the other side, so it really blooms so beautifully. If you're just joining, here's a quick refresher on how to plant and care a Gomphrena. Gomphrena is an annual, but it blooms all through the fall. That is why I recommend that you include Gomphrena in your list of annual plants to grow. It is heat tolerant. It requires 6 to 8 hours of sunshine. It is a great pollinator. When I come out here, there's always butterflies every time, especially when most of the flowers are already dead and fading. So butterflies will find their way to this location and really enjoy my Gomphrena. It's also drought resistant. So when you get to water your Gomphrena, you can water them deeply, but don't be obsessing on whether you water them or not, because I hardly water this. My favorite kind of plant that doesn't require a lot from me and yet it gives a lot. So when you plant this in, say, spring, when the danger of frost and cold weather is gone, the moment Gomphrena is about 6 inches tall, it will start to bloom. And once it starts to bloom, it will just keep on blooming until the frost. So today is the first week of October. We don't have any frost in the forecast yet. Our October has been really warm and dry and we haven't had any rain. So I think I'm still gonna enjoy this plant until maybe November, as long as the weather is gonna stay like this. Soil preparation, you hardly have to prepare any specialized preparation for soil. As long as you have a sunny location, you can plant this right onto the ground, or you can also plant this in the pot. This spacing, you space this plant 10 to 12 inches apart, because as you can see, this will spread. It has a mounding habit. When I planted this, I did not trim it, I did not snip it, and it was already leggy in the first place. Because I did not snip it, it's probably the reason why this is kind of also leggy. It's not compact because it gives you this whimsy appearance and it moves beautifully in the wind. That's why I really love this plant. Fertilization, I don't fertilize my Gomphrena. I just fertilize it once just because I was fertilizing the other plants. Other Gomphrena in the past, I never really fertilized them. The soil just takes care of them. As I have mentioned, through summer, once this plant starts to bloom, it just keeps on blooming. And deadheading is not required for this. That is why I love this plant. Other plants, they require deadheading to keep on blooming. But this plant, once it starts to bloom, it just wants to bloom. It doesn't need any deadheading. If you want to trim it, you can trim it to keep it tidy, but I don't really trim it because there's no need to. It's just beautiful the way that it is. If you love slow living, gardening videos, and restful little travels, then this channel is for you. So I invite you to subscribe for more videos. Gomphrena makes the best cut flower arrangement. So in fact, we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna cut some flowers while I'll still have the chance to bring it inside. And this will also make a really great dried flower arrangement. In fact, if you've seen the old videos of Garden Answer, she had a video on Gomphrena blooms that she made into a wreath. Although I'm not going to do that because it will require a lot of the blooms, but this is great for dry flower arrangement. My favorite thing about Gomphrena and why I feel that this plant is special, I got this from Menards for clearance, $1.37, dying, almost dying, and then I was able to revive this. But most especially, I am able to carry. There's just you see that? Okay, that's a bumblebee that just came on. One thing that I really love about Gomphrena is the story. I love stories behind my plants. So I got this from Menards, almost dying, on clearance, and then I was able to revive it, and it makes my garden really great all through July until whenever we're gonna have our frost. And then what's special about it is I can collect seeds and carry this to the next season. I don't have to buy Gomphrena next season. And then I also have the opportunity to grow Gomphrena from seeds, and then I can plant Gomphrena in more places in my garden. I cannot wait next year when that big circle there are covered with Gomphrena. I love stories about my plants. I love the fact that I bought this from clearance, revived it, and rescued it from death. And I'm able to enjoy it even if I planted it late. I'm able to enjoy it all throughout the summer and then the fall before the frost. And I can collect seeds and bring it to the next season. And the story continues for this plant. I love stories like that. And as we step into fall, Gomphrena holds its own. The color combination of this specific Gomphrena, this is Gomphrena Truffella Pink, and it pairs well with the orange pumpkin, with kale, fall cabbages, and even mums, different colors of mums. And I love the contrast between the compactness of mums and the whimsical look of Gomphrena together. Here's another butterfly that just came in. Hi. Oh, so there's so much butterflies here. Gomphrena brings cheerful pops of colors to other plants that are already fading. So we have right here, if I'm going to snip it, it's just a new plant right here. And it is just starting. So if you can see that it is just starting. One of my favorite things about growing Gomphrena is you can save the seeds for next season. So what we're gonna do is at the end of the season, you just have to look for the matured blooms that have started to become papery. So like this bloom right here, it's got some like a whitish color in the back. So this is a very mature bloom already. I'm just gonna collect something like this, and then I'm gonna put this in the envelope. I prefer to use envelope because it is dry. There is no chance that the seed is going to sort of germinate because there might be humidity in a plastic container. I always use envelope for my seeds. Here's another one right here. This is perfect. Store them in an envelope and you'll be ready for next year. So next year, we don't need to buy Gomphrena Truffella Pink, and we're just gonna start from seed, and we're gonna have a lot of baby Gomphrenias to plant around the house. I'm so excited and I cannot wait for next season. So that is the update of my Gomphrena, from weak plants to strong, beautiful blooms this fall. This has been a lesson on resilience, and I love that I am able to carry these plants next year, next season. If you enjoyed this update, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it to a fellow garden friend. Until then, I will see you again in the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of these mature blooms just in case, because you never know. This is Illinois, and our weather here sometimes, not really sometimes, but it will catch us off guard, and then before you know it, you've lost your plants to the freeze or whatever. So I'm just gonna cut some mature plants here and put it in the envelope right here, so that I'm not gonna miss out on the seeds. Here, so my mature blooms right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Isn't it beautiful, guys? I mean, I go crazy on plants like this. So generous and so, even it's kind of like my kind of friends. My kind of friends don't require a lot of, attention. You just know that they're there, stepping up for you, and I think I have enough. So this is just what I'm gonna get for this time around. Put this in an envelope, and hopefully I'll have another chance. And then I'm excited about the seeds falling off and falling off to the ground, and then hopefully germinating for next year. Although I'm not gonna really put all my eggs on that, because this is Illinois, but this area here is really very sunny. So most of my plants that are planted here, even if they're annual, they will come back. Not all of them, but a lot of them comes back. So this will be enough for today. These are really healthy, and they also kind of I mean, the stem, although they're sturdy, they snip pretty easy. So this is like a little part here that just blooms. I don't know why my dog is barking like crazy. He probably knows that I'm here. And this has nothing to do with the video, but I've been humming Opalite and Cancelled lately. I know a lot of people love Taylor Swift. Hi! And I also know there's a lot of them that don't love Taylor Swift. Yeah. Yes, we do. I don't know. They're barking hard in the back, so I don't know what's going on. Yes, I put them in the kennel because I am tired of walking around the house and there are two faces looking at me, like waiting, like what you gonna do next. So I played with them a little bit, and then I put them in the kennel. So, honey, maybe you should go get them because they are barking like cray-cray. I don't know. She came home and then I don't think so. Not sure about that. Did she have to work? I love this plant. Don't you love this plant? And I am going to, this is annual, so this is gonna fade away but I can collect seeds for next year. So I don't have the plant. Did you remember we bought this from Menards? Like almost dying. So, all right. This is beautiful. All right, let's bring this inside, and then we can sit in. Yeah. I know, crazy, right? Honey, Let's get in the back so we could record some of those things that I need to record. Yeah. How's your golfing, babe? Yeah, really well. Just the two of you today? Look at this. Just the two of you today? All right. Go get some coffee and we can sit in the back. Look at this. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's get to the back.